hopefully pump out enough extra lava on the 4th hatchery using some point in corrupting the barracks in front. And another one, not quite sure that's the best move. He has seen this factory, he hasn't seen the starport, but really you'd want to be corrupting the factory, because you think, if you were a Zerg and you saw a factory with a tech lab, you think, okay, he might be getting some Thors, I'm going Mutalist, I better goop that, stop the Thors coming out, buy myself a bit of time. Instead, even more bizarrely, he managed to contaminate both of the tech lab barracks, and we've got 2 reactor barracks, and he did get a reactor on the starport. We've got 2 reactor barracks, they're pumping out the Marines. The Marines are what you want to be wary of. The factory, possibly a Thor, that's what you want to be wary of when you go Mutalist, but instead he goops the tech labs. And that's really just kind of a bit mysterious. I mean, they were kind of targets of opportunity just kind of at the front, but they're not producing any units, which is dangerous to the units that he's producing. I'm going to try and go in, and these Marines, there aren't too many Marines here, but there's a medevac supporting. I have to see, he manages to take down the mule, which is pretty big, just kind of reducing the income. Mule's obviously really good at boosting the income, and a 4th base going down now for LiquidHayprO, so he's really spreading himself well across his bottom area. Nice creep spread between all these bases. These Mutalists just kind of sat back, tiny bit of damage on one at the moment, but nothing too serious, and it looks like this Marine Marauder force getting supported by a few more Marines at the back, but now he's going to get turrets down, and he's going to have to either run away completely or try and stop these turrets from going down, but it looks like he's just going to run away. What he could do, there's basically turrets everywhere, so maybe there isn't much he can do, and it looks like Thors are now coming out. These Mutalists, is going to try and get a big Mutalist ball until he can basically take down all of these Marines. He's got some Banelings on the way, he's got some Zerglings, he's getting the high tech up, he's going to try and take down these missile turrets, which is kind of a bit late. Maybe he should have gone in a bit sooner, maybe he had a few less on these lists, but the turrets weren't up yet. He just managed to take down a couple, but loads more going down now for justfake, so kind of pretty nice in some ways, because he is forcing a lot of almost waste in terms of those turrets. 6 turrets going up, or going to be up around this one base, and he's already taken down 2,800 minerals just on turrets, which is pretty significant, even though he hasn't managed to do too much damage at the moment with his Mutalisks, but obviously they're just kind of flying around, being a threatening force, and don't know where 2 Thors are out now, and getting some more siege tanks up, as well as the +1 attack, and no +1 armor, or +2 armor in fact, coming from the engineering bay, unless he's got 2, okay, he's got 2 engineering bays and one's upgrading and the other one isn't. Not quite sure about that, and LiquidHayprO's going even more economic, getting a 5th base up. So we've got upgrades coming from both players, lots and lots of upgrades. It looks like he might be going for drops. He's got quite a few Banelings, like I mentioned before, and I would guess those Banelings might be just Baneling drops, but he's going to come in and try to take out these missile turrets, catch this base basically empty apart from these few missile turrets, kill these Marines, easy peasy, and then he should be able to go to work, possibly on these SCVs, just the 1 turret in the mineral line. Should be able to deal with that, going to take down his reactors, stop so many medevacs being built. There is a couple of turrets, but he should be able to take this one down without too much threat from anywhere else. Nothing really coming back into space, because it's all moving out, trying to do a counter attack. Looks like he's going up, trying to take the gold base as well. That hatchery is going to go up before it gets cancelled, unless he cancels it right now. Is he going to cancel it in time? No, he lets it finish, and it dies pretty much straight away. Before that by LiquidHayprO, but he was kind of controlling, focusing on the base, and he's basically just lost that for absolutely nothing. He has nice siege tanks here for justfake. Not going to be able to do anything with these Thors and Marines everywhere, but he has got creep almost everywhere else, stopping any extra bases pretty much being taken. But Owl, what's he doing? Not sure if there's a rally there, but while losing so many lasers, just absolutely nothing, just that tank splash, tank damage. And he's got 43 Banelings. If he manages to set them up into some overlords and do some procs, that could be pretty effective. But here they are, just going to run in. Oh no, wow, everything almost going down. No, he's not killing them. Hunger growth. Oh no. Oh, still manages to take down all the Thors and all the tanks. Wow, that was nice. And none of these medevacs have any units and just going to die completely. Not going to lose any extra units, but just going to all die to these Mutalists eventually if they can catch up with them before they get to some turrets. Looks like one goes down, another one might go down. And I think LiquidHayprO's pretty much got this. He managed to take out basically all that army to the mass Banelings. I thought they were almost not going to do anything when they were just kind of standing around all the mech army, but then finally he managed to use it to attack. Took out all the Marines first, or 1A basically, or well, just kind of clicked to move the Banelings in and then kind of 1-A'd and took everything down. Even the Thors went down. There was no SCV support whatsoever from justfake. He just kind of moved his army in, got completely caught out. Just didn't seem to know that there were that many Banelings around, just ready to absolutely destroy him. It's 79 Zerglings, huge amount of Zerglings, just kind of sat around. He'll probably morph quite a few of them into Banelings fairly soon. Although he's loading up, he's going to go for a Baneling drop somewhere, probably not at this base, but with the Planetary Fortress, which should basically hold off almost infinite Zerglings. But the 4th base trying to go up for justfake, it's not going to happen. It's not going to make any difference. The only place he can take is here. Everywhere else either has creep stopping him putting down a command center, or HayprO's already got it. HayprO not going for that extra base in the middle again. That was a bit of a mistake. He just should have really cancelled that as soon as he could, as soon as he saw the forces moving out. But more barracks going down for justfake, and more Banelings forming. 102 Zerglings, 13 Banelings. Wow, this is basically, oh, Ultralisk on the way. Yeah, this is basically it. Not much he can do. Getting level 3 melee attacks, level 3 carapace, and the +2 armor for the Ultralisk. All of them are going to be done fairly soon before absolutely anything else happens. Infestor's coming, more hatcheries going down. He is going to take that gold now, and with these Ultralisks, this many Zerglings, it's over. There's no way, I think, less harvesters, less, well, almost the same income, but so much less army. 27 Marines, a Thor, and a couple of Vikings and some tanks aren't going to be able to hold anything. And as soon as justfake kind of pushes out, if those siege tanks are out of position completely, he's just going to get absolutely destroyed. But HayprO's got so many resources that it's not even going to matter. Almost at 200, just now kind of getting his units. Oh, justfake's trying to take this base, but he can't because of the creep. He might even land it off position, make an OC, and then just drop mules from his other command centers just to try and get the most gold minerals that he can. But basically 200 for HayprO. He's just going to be able to come in, use all of his army. Even if he loses it, he's got so many resources, so many bases. And oh wow, I'm missing a drop here. 13's dropping in the back of the base. The army completely out of position. Not really much he can do except drop all these Marines. Marauders in from the medevac. They're going to possibly clean up. Then he should be moving out the rest of his army from somewhere. Still doing a lot of damage here, and like I said, he can just macro up a huge army again. Especially when it's just Zerglings. He's got so many minerals. And so many hatcheries. It looks like he's going to take this little base, coming in with loads of Zerglings, he's going to surround all the tanks, surrounding Thor, moving in with all these Ultralisks, everything coming in at once. Completely caught half his army in one place, half his army in another place, went in with the main bus of his army, and ouch, just destroying everything. Tanks unsieged, Marines and Marauders unable to do anything, they can't even really kite. They're not even trying to kite, but now they can't kite with the console. And HayprO just powered on with the economy completely. Shut down that one attack from justfake, and then with the superior economy he just macroed up to 200 and then just absolutely destroyed at the end. Just nice drop, and that Baneling force, he just absolutely ate up anything that justfake tried to throw at him. And then once he hit the 200, kept the army out of position with that Zergling drop at the back of the base, and then moved in with the rest of his force, the bulk of his force, the important part of his force, the Ultralisk, and took down what was at the front. And now just one Mutalisk is going to work on that command center, and that's a good game. justfake just out-macroed and outplayed, and just didn't expect those Banelings or anything. So well played by HayprO. Nice victory, nice economy, just bases everywhere, and good game from HayprO.